Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the introduction of automata theory. So let's first try to understand what do we mean by an automaton. Now, an automaton is nothing but an automatic machine, that is, it is an abstract computing device. What is a computing device? Any device to which we give some input, it performs some computation and then gives an output is called as a computing device. But the thing is, why we are using the term abstract? We are using the term abstract since the device that we are taking into consideration is not a real machine, real device, real life device. It is just an imagination and it is going to perform some computation. Why we are taking it as an abstract? Because later on we can convert it into a suitable program. You may be knowing that a program also takes some input, performs some computation and gives an output. So an automaton is an abstract computing device which does the same, but it is an abstract term. It is not something that exists in real. The subject that we are discussing this time is automaton theory. So it is a study of this abstract computing device. So automata theory is a study of abstract computing device. Now computation, as we know, it happens everywhere. Anywhere, in any device that you see, you will see some kind of computation. Computation is nothing but a kind of processing. In any electrical device, say for example an electric bulb is a device to which you give an input. What kind of input do we give to an electrical device? We supply electricity to it, we switch on the electricity, the device works and then it gives you light. Okay, so an electric device, any electrical device such as a bulb, etc., can be considered as an abstract computing device. Now, why we are discussing this abstract models is because we need to know or learn about two terms. First is computability, that is whether the device is able to compute or not, because there are some problems that device can compute, there are some other problems that the device may not be able to compute. So we need to see whether the device that is under consideration is able to compute a particular thing or not. And the second term is complexity, that is, if a particular device is able to compute something, then how easy it can compute that particular thing. Okay, so these are the two things. Whenever we are talking about an abstract model device, abstract devices model, we are designing a model for a device. Okay, so we think about two terms, two topics: computability, that is it able to compute that problem? Complexity, how easily it can compute that problem, because some problems can be computed easily, some may take more time. Okay, so the complexity is also important. So later on in further units we are going to discuss about computability and complexity in details, but for the time being, just you should know what do we mean by an automaton.